The Democrats continue to try to obstruct President Trump in getting his team in place. By this date in the Obama administration, they had twice as many nominees confirmed as we have by this date now in the Trump administration. This is a process that is designed by the Democrats to delay the president from getting his team in place, to the point that 47 times we've had to file cloture on nominees, which of course burns significant amounts of time on the floor of the United States Senate. In comparison, when you look at the number of times cloture had to be filed up till this date in the administrations of both President George Herbert Walker Bush and George W. Bush, as well as Bill Clinton and Barack Obama, it was a total of 6 cloture votes compared to 47 for President Trump. This is an intentional delay. It burns time. And to give you an example, last week on the Senate floor, there was a judge who was nominated. The Democrats wanted all of this time to be spent, and in fact, only 20 minutes was actually used of all of those hours that couldn't be used for anything else. Only 20 minutes was spent talking about that judge. All by the Republicans, all very positive. And then, when the vote was finally done on the floor of the United States Senate, 28 Democrats voted in favor of that judge. So that tells you this is a mainstream nominee, bipartisan support. It is just delaying on the part of the Democrats to slow the process. I believe it is time to change the rules of the Senate, to change the rules so that President Trump can get his team in place. There are 2 different ways to do it. One is to go back to what we had in 2013, which was in the 113th Congress. It was a bipartisan agreement which lowered the number of hours after cloture to certain judges to 2 hours, to members of the administration to 8 hours, for Supreme Court and cabinet members 30 hours. That was bipartisan. It is time to do that again. It is time to take the vote, either to go back to what we did in a bipartisan way in the 113th Congress, or to go to what we needs to be done now, because it's time to vote either for the nominees or for a rules change.